How's everybody doing? We're going to continue with Venus in Capricorn. I have to close the door. We're going to continue with Venus in Capricorn. Now, I've read all of your comments. And first of all, let me address. I want to thank those subscribers that protect me and defend me. There are people that criticize me and make comments, and I try to placate everybody. All of you are my subscribers, even the ones that are not so nice to me or kind to me in their statements. I still am going to treat you with dignity and respect. But I am so thankful that I got subscribers out there that have my back and protect me and put some of these people that are not so kind in their place. I want to thank you guys for doing that, because a lot of times, it's not that I want to justify my behavior to people, because, I have an Aries moon. I don't give a shit about what anybody thinks or says. Believe that. But I do run a business that's open to the public, and I gotta be politically correct to a certain degree. I'm not gonna make apologies for who I am, because I am who I am. If you love me, you love me because I am who I am. I don't know who else to be, and I'm not a phony of any kind. Not with an Aries moon. What you see is what you get. I also have beings and guys that talk through me, and they may curse a storm and stuff like that, but you can't hold me accountable for that. I'm a medium. That's what mediums do. We channel other entities, and they're going to say it like it is. And you're going to have the backbone or the gut to take it. And I hope it doesn't bruise your sensitivities or your cultural decorums. For those of you who are more culturally refined, don't like to hear curses and bad name calling. Let me tell you, I'm the same way too. I see the videos when I do them, and I cringe sometimes, but it's not me. There's something else talking through me. Okay? And let me say something else. A lot of people have mixed feelings concerning Venus in Capricorn, the Venus in Capricorn woman. I gotta tell you guys, it's tough. It's tough. It's not a good position for Venus. And that's part of the challenge. Understand that Capricorn is a karmic sign. Like Saturn, the planet, is a karmic sign. So to have Venus in Capricorn talks a lot about what happened in past lives concerning love and romance, in which now in this life things are falling kind of short or are not running smoothly in that area. For you to get clarity as to what the fuck is the problem, you're going to have to be charted by a professional astrologer. This is something that cannot be discussed generically, because it is by case basis. It is by case basis. There's no going around that. I'm trying to give you some generalities, some guideposts of what the issues are and where you might need to focus on to kind of improve yourself or evolve from this particular deficiency that's happening in your life according to the birth chart. Now, but again, these are general guideposts and paradigms to get to the heart of the matter of why a woman with Venus in Capricorn is so miserable or has such a karmic debt or weight on her. You need to consult a professional astrologer so that he can get at the meat of what it is. And then from there, find a resolution to help you transcend it. But this is not going to happen in these generalized videos. The reason why we do these generalized videos is to get you to get a birth chart, to get further detail as to your own analysis. Now, these videos are a gateway, but you have to then decide if you want to find out more about you that you feel that you're ready to handle. Then you talk to people like me that will go into the details, into the diabolical specific as to why you're going through what you're going through. But it's not going to happen. You're not going to get an answer, a conclusive answer anyway, through these generalized videos. Because even though these videos seem very accurate, very stunningly precise, It's still general information. So if you're impressed by the accuracy of these general videos, then you're going to be blown out of the water when I go into the specifics of your own personal birth chart. Think about that. So, without further ado, we're going to jump in and we are going to do the Venus in Capricorn as it pertains to the men. And then when I do the hour-long version of Venus in Capricorn, provided that you guys give your donations, then we'll be able to give you a detailed meat information as to what's going on. But before I do that, I want to give thanks to Crystal McKay Williams. Crystal McKay Williams, you gave $33 as a donation, a substantial amount. Thank you so much. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Because then that allows me to continue the series uninterrupted. Because then, because I got to pay people and do that. So thank you so much. I thank you for valuing my knowledge to this degree that you will give that kind of contribution. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Now, and I encourage others to do the same. So now, without further ado, we're going to go into the Capricorn man. The Venus in Capricorn man. I'm going to continue with the Venus in Capricorn woman, but I'm going to do that in the hour version where I can cover more area. Okay? I got my merengue drink with vodka. Nothing's fancy, but my cigar, my seaweed, my wasabi seaweed. Good for you. Very good for you. Seaweed is good for you. But it burns. The wasabi, it burns. Okay. Let me select the music for this combination of the men with Venus in Capricorn. Let me tell you, that's a trip. A trip. Trip. A trip. For this, I cannot use Tito Rodriguez. I need Tito Puente. Okay? I'm taking my time, but don't worry. I'll make it up with the time. You always do. But, it got to be just right. It got to be just right. So the Venus in Capricorn man, as I'm scrolling through what music selection to put on. With the Venus in Capricorn man, we have... Oh, I'm getting a call. How are you, Mr. Watts? You're on the air. I'm on the air right now doing Venus in Capricorn Part 2 for men. Everybody say hello to Mr. Michael Watts. Michael Watts, say hello. You're on the air. And Mr. Watts, everybody says hello. Mr. Watts, can I call you right back? Is there an issue? Well, I don't want to talk about because you're on the air, so it's private, personal. Can I call you back as soon as I'm done with the video? Okay, no problem, sir. All right. So, here we go. Yeah, the men with Venus in Capricorn have a problem trusting themselves when it comes to love. We call them rough riders. But let me tell you, the problem with the Venus in Capricorn man is that he doesn't feel that he's worthy of love. He doesn't feel that he's worthy of love. So when he gets genuine love, he doesn't trust it. He feels that it's a game. But you know why he feels that way? Because the Venus in Capricorn man has a lot of game to him. And since he functions that way, he feels that other people functions that way. So when true love and true affection and true interest to him as a person was stripped of anything that he might offer materially, he doesn't trust it. This is true of the Venus in Capricorn man with the sun sign in Capricorn. But all other men not born in Capricorn with Venus in Capricorn, that part of their life that deals with love, romance, intimacy, marriage, this is the area of their life that's going to be the hardest for them to conquer. These men can be successful, wealthy, handsome, good looking, have everything going for them. But if they're born with Venus in Capricorn, their sour spot will be their love life. Because Venus in Capricorn is tough. It's not easy. It's not easy. There are bound to be problems here for both the man and the woman. There's a karmic lesson that needs to be learned and then assimilated when you're born with Venus in Capricorn. It is a karmic position for Venus. What do I mean by karmic position? You fucked up somewhere along in your incarnations, in past incarnations, in which the principles of love, beauty, and affection have been bruised, dismissed, or ignored, or not developed. So in this life, you're being called attention to that. And now you got to focus on developing that. And that can take a lifetime, multiple lifetimes. You might not succeed in achieving what you want in this life, but it sets the tone for the next life. With Venus in Capricorn, it's a mixed bag as far as the outcome. But what's not a mixed bag is the karmic condition in which you were placed, which awarded you to be born with Venus in Capricorn. Okay? So let's start with that first. The Venus in Capricorn man does not love himself. And he'll parody like he does to others. Or he'll create a facsimile personality that promotes and suggests that he does. But behind closed doors, he's a miserable, lonely, confused, misguided sparrow. And to show this openly is to confer weakness. So you're not going to see this aspect of the Venus in Capricorn man. If anything, he will express the opposite emotion, anger, meanness, to throw you off track, to deflect the fact that he is just as inadequate or feels, because he might not be inadequate, but he may feel that he's as inadequate as those that profess that he is. Again, Venus represents, what does Venus represent? Venus represents the inner feelings, the inner emotions, how you feel about yourself. Versus the moon, which is more expository emotionally. So if you feel a certain way about yourself, that's going to be reflected in those that treat you a certain way. Am I making sense here? So with the Venus and Capricorn man, the issue most and foremost is insecurity. You see it in the woman, but the woman doesn't lash out. But the Venus and Capricorn man will lash out to throw you off the scent. He'd rather you hate him than pity him. Venus in Capricorn. Oh, I love it. Afro-Cuban. Tito Puente, Afro-Cuban. A fucking genius. Oh, Puerto Rico. What an island. And what a group of people. You gotta let me go. The spirit is coming through. Gotta give me a minute. Well, I'm getting ready to profess. The spirit is coming. I can feel it. When you do drums and beat, that calls the African spirits, and they come closer. They reach us. So I feel them, and of course I got a cigar. So we're gonna go to town with Venus and Capricorn. We're gonna go to town. Thank God I was born with Venus and Leo. Every day is a party. If you're a man born with Venus and Capricorn, he often finds women who are competent, intelligent, have an aura of beauty. They're appealing. More classic look, as well as career-oriented look. She has to be classic looking and career-oriented looking. This is appealing to the Venus and Capricorn man. Sometimes older women are especially appealing to these men. If you're a young man with Venus and Capricorn, you're gonna love women that are much older than you. I mean, older like your mother's age, and fuck them too. Why is that? Well, the Venus in Capricorn man, whether he's a Capricorn man or not, might not be too skillful in the sexual department. When you're born with Venus in Capricorn, both as a man and as a woman, there is a dulling of the senses. There is a dulling of the sensitivities of sexual expression. These men, these are the men that need to be taught how to fuck. And it takes an older woman to teach the young men how to fuck. Listen, it happened to me. You think I knew how to fuck at 20 years old? I didn't know. Although what I do in the bedroom with a woman, the woman had to teach me. No, it's not like that. No, you got men are taught because men are clueless. And a woman's body and a woman's sexual needs are very complicated. We're not mind readers. So Venus and Capricorn men might be victims of cougars that will, I mean, I was, that will build them up, make them sexualize. You know, no. This is how you fuck. If a man is a good lover in bed, it's not because he accomplished that on his own. It's because a woman taught him how to be. Because having sex doesn't come with a manual. It's an experience that you have to experience empirically. Now, there are some men that are born talented, like motherfuckers that can fuck you down. But that comes from knowledge and experience that comes from other lifetimes. But a clean slate motherfucker is not going to know how to fucking make a woman have her eyes rolled behind her head. That's going to take practice and experience and knowing the woman that you're with and what takes her on, what turns her on for you to get her to that level. And for men to be able to do that for that woman, he needs to have a certain degree of confidence in his own self sexually and as a sexual being. When you're born with Venus in Capricorn, that confidence and that ability is completely impaired. Fucked up. But it is. Because Capricorn is a sign of karma. So here, the man may have to work on it. Oh, the beat. It just takes me. It just possesses me. It allows me to do these videos the way I do. Every day I do these videos. It's an adventure. My Mars in Sagittarius. So understand that Venus in Capricorn is problematic. There's a dulling of the senses. There's a dulling of men as well as women born with a Capricorn moon have needs. They have needs. but they don't express these needs. They are uncomfortable expressing these needs. They don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to transcend it. And they feel alone. They feel like they're the only ones that feel this way. That's not really true. We all go through phases where we may feel inadequate or ineffectual, non consequential. That's true of all of us, regardless of sign, planet, and all that kind of stuff. But when you're born with Venus in Capricorn, there is an accent to these conditions that if they've been brewing for a long time and have not been corrected, then it is going to come to the fore, in which you're going to be backed in a corner in which it will have to be addressed. So when you're born with Venus in Capricorn, the level of impropriety or infringement that has been caused in prior lifetimes when it comes to transpersonal and interpersonal relationships now needs to be explored in the current life, because the soul is not going to allow the ego and the personality to continue to make mistakes lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. At some point, there's going to be a rubber stopper put in the mix or a wrench thrown in the machinery that will put a halt to progress. Bitch, what the fuck you doing? Take a chill pill and look at what you're doing. So at best, the Venus in Capricorn position, whether it's a man or a woman, allows you the time to reflect on what you're doing wrong or what you have done wrong that needs correction. The Venus in Capricorn position for both a man and a woman requires a certain correction, which may require a psychological orientation of perspective of how you interpret experiences. Think about that. That's deep. Let that sink in for a minute as I light my cigar. Okay. Okay? Are we clear? I got so much to say about this position. Venus in Capricorn tends to age well, though, to switch to another bent. Men born with Venus in Capricorn will look younger as they get older. They age very well. Like Virgo, beauty and youthfulness isn't outside. So at least it awards you that. Not least, there's more awarded to you with Venus in Capricorn in this position. And longevity and beauty of youth is one of the virtues of Venus in Capricorn. So it's not all bad. Okay. Also understand that when it comes to love, the Venus in Capricorn man and woman are purposeful, deliberate, and dutiful. Like Venus in Scorpio, you do not fall in love easily or often. You want stability in your partner, a solid foundation you can count on. Capricorn rules the knees, which may be one of your favorite erogenous zones. You may be in business with your partner or run your family like a business. Capricorn is tuned in the passage of time. It's tuned to the passage of time. Maybe you have a thing about clocks. The Capricorn male exudes strength and endurance, professionally as well as in the bedroom. He tends to be quite accomplished and looks for men or women that are very attractive looking people. The Venus in Capricorn man or woman looks for people who are attractive. If you're not attractive, you cannot hold court with these people. But you also have to hold the conversation. Okay? And but it has to pale in comparison to his intelligence. He wants you to be intelligent, but not as intelligent as he is. With an agreeable lover, he can spend less energy controlling and manipulating, which frees his time to shower them with the finer things in life, which Capricorn can deliver. Capricorn rules power, money, opulence, the elite. You know, all of that can be awarded to the partner who has a person with Venus in Capricorn. Oh, it's beautiful because the expectations and demands of the Venus in Capricorn man or woman have been met. So now you reap the rewards that the Capricorn man or the Capricorn woman has to offer. And we are over 1 minute and 6 seconds. We are done with part 2.